Here is a quick disclaimer. This content contains some scenes with adult themes that may be unsuitable for children. Viewers' discretion is advised. Would you like to see more content like this? Well, please do like and subscribe then, and feel free to click on that notification bell. Thank you.
This one, she probably would be over here, right? Yeah, this has got to be the place. Momiji? Momiji? Are you up?
Oh Lord, what?
You. Hey, how's it going there, buddy?
It's going okay. Come in real quick. Come in, let me have a good look at you.
Yeah, of course.
What on earth? What? Oh, you did it, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long story, but I think you would telling you is probably the easiest than everybody I'm gonna tell at camp.
Yeah, and you both survived? Is
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, everyone's okay. But at the same time, I'm just glad that you're okay too.
Of course, I'm fine, sweetheart. You don't look fine at all, though.
Yes, I'm running very low on energy. Oh, is that oh no, everything's getting dizzy again. Oh god.
Oh dear, okay. Well, if this is the case, we're gonna have to go to my shrine, darling.
Please take me.
I can't help you here.
Barely feel my legs.
It's okay. I'll carry you over there, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Should be enough, I would think.
The pain, it's all gone?
It should be for now. I mean, that's the only thing I'm really naturally good at is anything healing. But there's only so much I can do, as I already said.
No, I completely understand. I wouldn't expect waking up with an arm back, but no, the pain is gone. My fatigue's gone. It just feels like I don't know, it feels like nothing ever happened. Wow,
Good.
What the heck kind of healing powers do you have? That's incredible.
It's a part of the Inario Kami, I suppose. We're all about health.
Well, I'm glad that I have one of you on my side, I guess. Oh my god, yeah, that feels. I mean, I feel like I could literally. I feel perfectly fine now.
Good. Don't overdo it though, because your body's telling you that you're fine, but really, you need to take your time in Pooh.
I bet you that, I bet this is still an open wound. Yeah, I probably should keep these bandages on for a little bit, huh?
You should. What's beneath is definitely not healed, but this will help the process of it.
Okay, that's a lot better than what it was before, that's for certain. But
you shouldn't be feeling too dizzy for a while. So
no, I feel perfectly fine now, which is great.
Good.
I should probably tell you what happened.
Yes,
so, you know how during the ball, that we went and you saw that Magnus was acting like, they're completely gone.
It wasn't Magnus.
Oh, no. It was the book. It was definitely the book. And you were the only person that knew that besides me. You were the only person who knew that. Not even Xylo knew that. Brian didn't know that. Nobody knew that. Which is, a whole thing by itself. But, I was about to leave camp because I thought that, well, maybe leaving camp would be kind of the best so that, they wouldn't get their hands on the third book that I had. And,
oh, jeez.
Well, Magnus stopped me and kind of took it by force.
Okay.
I had the book in my arm and I was holding onto it and they ripped it off. I have no idea where my arm is. But they just kind of chucked it or burned it up.
They ripped it off?
Yeah,
like
just clean off, ripped right out of its socket. It
Jeez.
I managed to stop the bleeding, and the bandages definitely helped because unlike you, like with the whole healing abilities, us deaf children have a little bit, but we can't do it to other people. We can only do it to ourselves.
It's regeneration.
Yeah, I have a tiny bit. Doesn't stop pain though. It hurt.
It won't. Yeah.
But I managed to stop, the not Magnus, the book Magnus, with Xylo, and managed to get the book out of him. But I
So
did
it's
exactly
fully
what I
gone.
thought.
So did they have any injuries I should be concerned about?
Surprisingly, no.
No?
Nothing. After I took the book out, they seemed just normal Magnus. You know, without like acting funny, just like before this whole adventure Magnus. Just mellow as ever. Didn't seem like they had any scratches, no bruises, nothing. It was kind of interesting.
It's a miracle. That's very strange.
Yeah.
Though I guess it would have left a mark mentally, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was meaning to bring Magnus along to go visit you when I was coming, but yeah, they won't come out of their room.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
I mean, it's definitely because the fact that they think, you know, what happens with my arm is they're blaming themselves for it. Even though it wasn't them that near did it, it was still their body, so they're feeling really, really bad about it. I mean, I told them it was okay. Like, it wasn't their fault. I can live. I can manage. I mean, look at me right now. I feel perfectly fine. I mean, without, you know, the gaping hole in my right side. But besides that, I feel like I could just, you know, operate normally. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, well, there's that at least. Oh dear. Also, carrying you are as light as a feather, sweetheart. That's
I guess I'll take that as a compliment, I guess?
Yeah, well, let's I should have saved you some cake with that tea, that's for sure.
I could definitely go for something sweet at least after what happened.
Something sweet? Maybe some donuts?
I would... Oh, I haven't had a donut ever since I was here last time. Well, I wanted to visit you because, well, when this whole thing with Magnus happened, me and Xylo, we saw things that we thought we were never going to see.
What did you see?
You don't remember anything, do you?
What?
I had a feeling.
What?
When Magnus got a hold of all 3 books and became the basic complete Book of the Dead, they put the world into an utter genocide.
Oh, that was the blip, wasn't it?
The blip? What do you mean by a blip?
You all had your own space and time segment.
Wait, you know this stuff?
I know this stuff, but I didn't have any access to it, so I don't know actually what happened.
Well, what happened? What happens in our blip? I guess that was the first time I've heard it called something. Everybody was dead, including you.
Oh,
because we were you were the first person we wanted to go see because maybe you would have had some insight about this, but it was you and Ricaro on the bridge.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, there was no magical energy coming out of you, nothing. Ricaro was completely gone. Everybody at the camp was dead. And it was only Xylo and I trying to stop Magnus. And, well, since that I'm standing right here, we succeeded. Barely. Barely. Because
didn't feel like very long. All I know is that all your presence had just vanished for barely even a half a second. And then you were back. But
yeah. For us, it seemed like a half hour. It was a long period of time.
That's not good. It's okay, I'm not surprised about the death you could have seen. I mean, considering the books that were involved.
Yeah, you know, the sky turned purple. There was a lot of bad things. It was something. I mean, either as a death child, I'm used to this kind of stuff, but that was it was different when I saw everyone I knew was on the ground, completely lifeless. It was terrible. It was terrible, Momiji.
Well, you're back to original time. I know that much. Well, obviously things have changed, but even then, you're back and everyone is safe. I would like to say that.
Yeah, everything is everyone's safe, thankfully.
Yeah, everyone is safe.
It was terrifying, but I'm surprised you haven't asked how I did it yet.
I'm not surprised that you did, but no offense, I would have thought one of you would have died. I would have been very upset, but I just didn't want to come with you, so I kind of had to leave it to you.
It wasn't your fight to begin with. It was ours. It was mostly, yeah, it was just me and Xylos. I didn't want you involved. The fact that you were even helping me was enough, and that's why I came to you in the first place after, because I knew that maybe you would be able to help a little bit, but it wasn't your fight to begin with, and I'm happy that you didn't have to deal with what I did. That being said, though, you did mention that you were surprised that one of us didn't die. I almost did.
You're kind of lucky you just only got out with your arm ripped off. Yeah. So, at least as that. You still got another arm and 2 legs, and a nice tail. You're fine.
I'm glad that the best part of me isn't taken off.
Of course.
I did do something that I didn't think I had the power to do. But maybe you would be somewhat interested in it. It was a different form. It was weird. It was
different form.
Something took over where my arm used to be.
Okay. And what was it? What was it? What was it?
Are you okay?
Yeah, go for it. I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just start the incantation, and I'll show you right now. Nope.
Safe distance. I'm not getting any closer to you.
It's not going to attack you or anything.
Yeah, I don't know that. Demons. I don't know what you've been messing with.
We're not demons, and still the same Impu, for crying out loud. It's just, this is what happened. It's not the complete form, because I bet you right now if I tried using the complete form, it would take most of my life. Yeah, this arm was nearly double its size. But this arm was able to reach into Magnus's soul and take the book right out of him. I promise I'm not going to do anything with it.
So it's a part of you, right?
Yes, it's a part of me. I've had this ability for a long time, but this is the first time it's manifested into an arm, or like any of them.
It's an ability. Okay, I thought this was like an entirely different identity latching on to you.
No. I've done this, but this is the first time this ability has ever shown itself to other people. I've only been able to sense it myself, and honestly, I only used it really to kind of spy on people that I didn't like. But this is the first time it's actually taken any kind of physical form.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What's up?
How many fingers am I holding up?
It's gotta be, I know what you're doing. 3.
Darn it!
I can see you. Yeah, all these eyes, I can see everything around me. It's kind of funny. My glasses really aren't doing that much at this point when I have this form on.
That's true. But you will scare the other demigods and deities. So
no,
be careful.
I have no plans of using this form ever. This is just something that I want to use if something bad like that ever happened again. Damn. And if you don't mind, can I take it away? It's still really tiring to use.
Of course. I'll step back. Dear.
It takes a lot out of me. I mean, the only reason why I was able to do that to begin with is because you healed me.
I see. Okay. It takes a lot of your life force and energy to do so then.
A lot. It takes a actual crap ton to use that. So that's why I don't plan on ever using this thing unless, the situations are really, really dire. You're definitely not going to see me walking around with a shadow arm anytime soon.
Of course, but at some point I would like to investigate it and try and understand it if you would allow me.
I mean, if you'd be the first person to understand this thing, even I don't understand its limitations.
I've never seen a power quite like it. And are you sure it would be okay for me to do that, like, to you? It might make you uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, you've helped me so much already. I guess this is a way for me to return the favor. So yeah, I don't see why not.
So, do you trust me then?
Yeah, I do. Of course.
Ooh. Oh, oops. Is that me? Am I doing that?
Momiji, what the heck's going on with your necklace?
Well, what's going on with you?
What,
Well, I don't know.
don't worry. I kind of, I don't know, it felt like I couldn't breathe there for a second. Did you do something to me?
I must have done.
It's something with the something with your necklace. It's glowing.
I try to stop it. I don't know how to.
You don't know how to. That thing's been on you for as long as I can remember. This has never happened before.
No, I've only had it on since Aphrodite Ball.
Wait. Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay. It has to be radiant.
Should I take it off?
Well, I don't know. Can you?
I could try. Oh. Has it stopped? Are we good?
It's already. Yeah, it's not glowing anymore.
What was that? Are
yeah.
you good? What did I do? Did I do this to you?
I don't know what else would. It felt like something was grabbing onto me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's nothing I can nothing to worry about. It's just
I've only got sake on me, so I can't really give you a drink.
it's fine. I think I could probably maybe take some from the waterfall or something.
Oh yeah,
but,
yeah, it's completely crystal clear.
Yeah, let me just. Yeah.
Is that it? The water key is meant to be really, really soothing. That's the point of this waterfall. That's why I dipped your head in it a bit. It would have helped you. So
No, that
hopefully...
feels a lot better. But
better?
what the heck happened?
Oh dear, I asked you some questions and then suddenly that.
I mean,
I grabbed your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I'm so sorry. I promise you it wasn't a mistake. I wasn't trying to do that on purpose.
I like I said before, I still trust you. It's just like I'm not gonna. I mean, if you don't know what the heck happened, then
no,
you don't know what happened. Does it have to do something with your fortune telling? Because you've done stuff like this in the past where you've asked a bunch of questions. Nothing.
That's true. It's nothing like that though. When I've taken power before, I've been given it with consent, and that was strange.
Yeah, I didn't say you could take any.
Uh-huh.
It definitely felt like you did a tiny bit. But yeah, I never said you could. I just said that you could look at it. And it feels like, I don't know, it feels like you took like a good chunk of it.
I'm sorry. I'll try and see if I can... No, I can't seem to do it. I've done it once before and given someone's power back. I can feel it in the pit of my throat, but it's like it's already been digested. You'll have to give me some time. I need to investigate this. Your arm will have to be put on pause, I'm afraid.
You did say before that you wanted to look at it more. Well, I guess this is your chance to finally do it. Now, go ahead. You could look at it. Maybe you can actually even decipher what the heck it is to begin with. But if you find out how to give it back, yes, please do. But look into it. I still trust you with this stuff.
Okay, good.
I don't think it could do anything bad. It didn't seem that. I mean, it does kind of look sinister, but it didn't seem that sinister when I was using it. But
didn't seem so. I'll try and return it back to you when I can, though.
No, that's fine. Please.
Right now, I can't.
It's okay. I'm gonna be taking it easy for the next couple of days. So honestly, do what you have to do. If you don't mind, though, can I don't know, spend the rest of the day here? It's pretty far away from the camp.
Oh, of course you can.
It's just really, it's really relaxing. I'm actually very happy that you brought me back over here.
Of course. If you want to rest up in my little home up there, I've still got the furniture and stuff set up, so feel free to use them.
I would love to. And just get a little bit of a nap. I can't stay for too long because I'm pretty certain Magnus would be worried about me.
I would sit with you and take care of you, but I've got prayers to listen to. So
no, it's during the day. It makes sense. No, you have to do it. It's for your existence. You have to do it.
So that bit. Any Magnus? What are you gonna say?
No. I was just saying Magnus was probably worried about me, so I won't stay for too long. But yeah, I'll stay here for like an hour or two.
No worries. Take your time.
Yeah, is it okay if I have some of the tea that you made before?
It's upstairs.
Perfect.
It's all set up there.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Well, if you don't mind me, thank you again.
No worries. Okay, let's fix things with Ricaro. Because what happened today was weird. All the stuff with, is anyone around? All the stuff with Dranis, Brandine. No longer bad stuff with Giles, though. Everything's great with him. Though I don't understand what trip he's going on. Things with Ricaro aren't good. I shouldn't have avoided him. And I can't tell him about these things, but we're a couple. And we should be there for each other. Even though I won't be telling him these things, I'll still be there for him, and he's still there for me. At least I don't have a hangover anymore, and I think Impu already left my shrine. And since it's night, it's an okay time for me to come back. A few prayers today, so I've got a bit more power, and taken some of Impu's power. Gosh, still a scary thought. Now I don't even know if Ricaro is actually in his room. He should be, considered it's night. He might be out with Xylo. No, he's not on good terms with him, is he? I don't know. I'll just have to figure that out myself. Knock knock. Ricaro? Oh.
Momiji?
Oh, hi, darling.
Come in, come in.
I can come in, it's okay.
Please, of course. So glad you came by.
I was nervous too. I didn't interrupt anything, did I?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
I'm really glad to see you.
Oh, I'm glad to see you too, darling. I'm sorry for making you wait.
Oh no, it's fine. I was doing some me stuff anyway. It's totally fine.
Some me stuff? Like what?
Just exploring, reading, finding cool things, me stuff.
You wanna see something cool that I have?
Is that the ice pill I gave you?
I keep a hold of it all the time.
You do?
So when you're not with me, you kinda are still with me. You know?
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Anywho, Ricaro, I think if it's okay, I think we should talk about what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I would love to know.
Do you want to sit down for this? Sit down over there?
Sure. We can sit.
So, what happened? You remember obviously what happened with Katori, and it was obviously uncomfortable for both of us.
Oh, it was so weird. I didn't like it one bit.
No, I don't imagine you did. I didn't like it at all either, of course.
How could you marry that man?
It was a lot different from the Katori we saw.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that wasn't the same man that I had married. But even then, I even if he changed back to that man, I still wouldn't go back, you know?
Well, that's good. I was kind of worried that you would leave.
No, I wouldn't ever do that, Ricaro. I wouldn't leave you for someone else. That's never gonna happen.
But not even your home? I mean, it's your home.
I don't care about that anymore. If they don't want me there, then that's fine. And I've found my time on Earth so much better than what it was like in the Takuma no Hara. Being here with you is 10, 100, thousands times more better than in the heavens.
That's a lot of numbers.
That's a lot of numbers, that's very true. But being with you and being in this camp, it's been a crazy adventure. You know?
I agree.
Different pantheons, different cultures, different kinds of deities. I've loved it all.
So much to learn.
Exactly. See, you get it. But back to the other day. So do you remember how you shared your memories with me and I got a little funny? I even had a drink.
Yep, I remember very clear.
The goofball moment, we'll call it.
Goofball moment.
The goofball. I remember it, don't worry. I wasn't that drunk. So that was because of what you could do, right? Your abilities, your power, how let's be honest, how crazy they are, Ricaro. Okay, and don't take that in a bad way. It just means it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
And that happened again with Katori. right?
I'm sorry. I am.
No, no, no. It's nothing to be sorry for. I know you can't control it. It's just.
No, but I did control that. That was me.
Huh? You did.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, right. And were you trying to kill him?
Oh, no, not kill. Never kill.
No, never kill. Okay,
Just
okay.
maim or seriously harm.
Seriously, you're just trying to seriously injure him, I guess. Well.
I just wanted to protect you.
And there's nothing wrong with protecting Ricaro. That's always good. That's always a good thing to do. But by using such destructiveness, it's scary. I'm scared of that type of thing.
I would never do that to you.
I know. And even if you did it to protect me, I couldn't help but be afraid.
I'm sorry. I'll learn to control the amount that it is, I hope.
You should be able to still use your powers, it's just I'd like to keep a safe distance from it. I'm not saying you should change yourself.
Wait, did I hit you?
It was very close. It was very, very close, and I think that's why I got the fright that I did. I could have... Ricaro, I'm
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay,
I'm so
sweetheart.
sorry.
Again, I know you didn't mean to. I know you did not mean to. So you're not at fault.
I don't want to hit you, ever.
I know that. It's just... when those things happen, I would just like to be, a few meters away, So, Ricaro, listen, I know I've already explained this to you, but I don't have a lot of power at the moment. Right?
I know.
I can heal myself and other people. That's easy. That's easy stuff for me. But if I were to get hit, even though I can still heal, it would make things very difficult for me. Do you understand?
I understand. But you don't have to worry. I'll never let you get hurt.
Thank you, darling. But next time you need to do that, maybe just tell me to step back or something. It's okay if you want to protect me. It's okay if you want to be the knight in shining armor. That's fine. Just make sure the damsel in distress is a little bit further back.
Okay, I can do that. Next time you'll have a heads up.
Perfect. That's all I need. That's all I need, Ricaro. Just to be away from where I could get hit. That's it. A little warning.
So we're okay?
Of course we're okay.
Oh.
Do you know what that was? That was just an adult conversation. We fixed it. We laid some ground rules, and everything's back to normal.
That's good. I was worried that, well, that would be it.
No, Ricaro, no. Just because I need some space and just because something scared me doesn't mean I'm just gonna put up and leave. It doesn't work like that, darling. I guess you don't have a lot of experience. That's probably why you thought that, but I assure you, it doesn't work like that if you're an adult.
It's my first.
I know, sweetheart.
Well, I'm glad that it's you. And even if you don't want to go home, you'll always have a home with me.
I hope so. Things have been really scary recently, so it would be nice to stay by your side a bit. I mean, kinda. It's hard to say. I can't just... I can't... there's some things I can't tell you, Ricaro, as much as I'd love to spill the beans and tell you all that's scaring me and have you protect me and wipe whoever out. I can't.
You can. I'll do whatever I need to.
I know, sweetheart. I know, darling. But literally, if I do, it wouldn't just be me in danger. It wouldn't just be you in danger. It could be so many people that I can't help just by me saying something. So if I could, I would tell you all about it. I would tell you all about those things that are terrifying me, but hopefully it'll come out the dark without me having to say anything. Do you get like that?
I get it. I get it. It's kind of like me in the nightmares. I didn't want to tell people because, well, it was scary. And you never know what's going to happen. So I get why you need to keep secrets. It makes sense.
Just for now. It won't be forever.
I trust you completely. I know that whatever you're doing, it's with everyone's best interest in mind.
That's right. That's right.
You have a pure heart.
No, you have a pure heart. No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you. Oh. Did not expect that. I missed you too.
No, not at all.
So very much, so very much. Sometimes it gets tiring. Like, I don't mind helping people, but it's so much better when you're there.
Thank you. I like being there with you. It's the most fun thing I've done on this earth.
Me too, my absolute darling. By the way, Cal didn't tell you anything, did he? About me?
No.
No?
Did he talk to you?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
I got drunk again.
Oh.
I did. I got too drunk.
And Cal was there? Oh no! What
Cal came in. No, he was just telling me that you're going through some stuff and that you were a little bit shocked, which is understandable. But he told me that you were very understanding too.
Oh, of course. I mean, this is my first time, so I don't know what people do.
That's okay. We learn with experience.
Now I understand.
Teach you anything you need to know.
No, I think I'm learning. I think I learn better with the experiences.
That's true. That's true. So sometimes maybe I won't explain things and see if you can figure it out, eh?
Maybe I'll pick up on something.
Maybe you will.
So do you have anywhere to be tonight?
No, I don't. Not in particular. Don't plan on anything.
Well, you're welcome to stay if you want. I wasn't doing anything.
Stay again. I'm just a little bit worried about how hot it is in here. That's my main worry.
We could turn off the fire?
That would help.
I don't really know what to do with this lava.
Yeah, I'll just like stay on the other side of the bed. Just don't put any blankets on me. Otherwise I'll overheat.
Okay.
Yes.
No worries. We don't need blankets anyway.
We don't need it. I won't too. Well, good night, Ricaro.
Night.
Night.